Hey, Matt,
Yeah, Zach?
do you ever feel like our title sequence runs on just like a little too...
Hello, welcome to the season finale of Breaking News News Flash. Woo!
Thank you.
Yes,
Mwah.
the game show where the news and your dignity are at stake.
Where the contestants are students, student actors, and the winners are everyone who isn't watching.
I'm Matthew Too Tall Newman.
And I'm Zach, maybe if you were taller, Arch. Why don't we give him a rundown of the show, Matt?
Well, the rules to the game are simple. First, stop driving your child to soccer practice.
Remove all the lint from your clothing and eat it.
Request the phone number of the host you find more attractive.
Spray new to your parents.
Hold on to your back fat.
And take your fist out of your mouth, you stupid idiot.
But before we get to the obstacle course, we're going to hit you with some news.
The first national masturbation competition was just held in China. When asked about his strategy, the winner simply replied, "I saw, I came, I conquered."
Singapore has been voted the world's least emotional country, to which Singapore responded,
Many football players now take Viagra before games to boost testosterone, yelled an embarrassed player to his teammates in the locker room shower.
After keeping a low public profile following the election, Mitt Romney was cited buying Boston Market on Thanksgiving. It sounds sad, but it's only because he wanted to know what it felt like for the people of Boston to care about his orders. Bah!
Take him when he's down. North Korea announced that it would attempt to launch a long-range rocket, a declaration that the U.S. State Department called highly provocative. They followed up by calling an air raid sexy but fun, and an atomic bomb threat, oh my God, just give it to me on the desk, do you have protection? Oh well, it doesn't matter.
Paris, France recently became the most liked city on Facebook, and other major cities have been stepping up their game in the hopes of beating their record. Las Vegas is giving visitors a panoramic map of every glory hole in the city. Philadelphia started giving out coupons for 2 free cheesesteaks, since the guy who mugs you will probably take the first one anyway.
Woo!
And Newark agreed to just give it a rest.
The United States Treasury has recently discussed phasing the penny out of American currency. Now this is bad, okay? If soft bitch titties over here chokes on a nickel, he could die.
I could die.
It's a lot of change.
A lot of change.
Too much change.
Too much. A man dressed as Spider-Man robbed a Chinese restaurant in North Carolina. In related news, Tobey Maguire was found bludgeoned to death with a fortune cookie between his teeth.
North Korea's state-run news outlet reported the discovery of an actual unicorn lair near Pyongyang last week.
Good.
Thanks. This leads us to a special segment we like to call...
Other things hiding in North Korea. What else is hiding in North Korea, Zach?
Amelia Earhart.
The avatar planet Pandora, and also the website Pandora.
Pumpkin spice flavors after November.
Waldo in a re-education camp.
The worst Easter egg ever, Mom.
The fact that Kim Jong-un is really just 100 Smurfs in a large overcoat.
Michael Moore's neck.
Michael Moore's journalistic integrity.
Michael Moore's unconditional love.
And the real Matt Newman.
Wait, what?
And that's the news. With the under-20 entrepreneur populace foregoing college more and more these days, our nation is finding itself in a state of crisis in relation to paying colleges massive amounts of money for a piece of paper.
Here now with a report on the youth is our very own expert in teen issues, Arthur Hickman.
Thanks, Matt. Our nation's youths are in a state of crisis. Soda pop sales are down, and according to my best friend Raul, sex trafficking is a great business to be in right now. This country is going down harder and faster than a tower of cards in a tiny reenactment of the Madrid train bombings.
Arthur, do you have any statistics to back these claims?
Well, if you count the hours I've spent screaming racist slam poetry into a dictaphone I found outside a Radio Shack, then yes, I have compiled hours and hours of grainy, improvised data.
Arthur, do you have any real sense of modern youth culture?
Ask me a real goddamn question, Zach. Of course I know our day's youths. I've spent minutes, maybe weeks, outside a local Tiger Schulman's karate studio and can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that our youth can conquer any adult they think is likely to fall within the category of stranger danger, which is a misnomer to begin with. How could I be dangerous? They're the ones who can and have scissor kicked me into oblivion.
I don't think I understand.
Kids these days are tired of being told that they need a career, Zach. They're tired of being told college is an experience you need to have to learn people skills. And they're very tired of hearing, no, Arthur, we won't be friends with you because you didn't go to college and you can't keep up with our intellectual Siskel and Ebert type conversations.
What?
I don't know, Matt. I don't know. And I do not feel well. It appears I've accidentally bitten into the cyanide capsule I keep in my mouth at all times.
Wait, why do you keep a cyanide capsule in your mouth?
In case John Boehner loses in 2016. Zach, even as I near death, your ignorance terrifies me.
Are you about to die?
It's unclear right now. All I know is that when my children are told this tale, make sure they don't get a penny from my estate. I leave everything to Satan.
For the last time, I guess.
Don't forget me. But please, forget the things I've said and done.
Arthur Ickman, everybody. That reminds me. I was wondering. No, never mind.
Zach, spit it out. Now is no time to turn into my coy mistress.
Fine. I made this collage of you while you were sleeping last night. I wanted to know if you liked it. Come on, just say a confirming statement about my artistic ability.
I have nothing to say about this. It's just, yeah.
Well, fine, okay? If you don't appreciate it, I'll just give it to my other best friend.
You have another best friend? Don't say that.
Here's some chicken soup for the commercial soul.
I was just kidding. It's the best picture ever. Please.
It's too bad you don't get any of it.
All right. Verb.
Jump.
Adverb.
Joyfully.
Noun.
Boo.
God, this is going to be hilarious.
Oh my God, just read it. What's it say?
Okay. The story is called Matt and Zach Go to a Birthday Party. Okay. Once upon a time, there were two handsome boys
Oh my God, I'm handsome. I said that.
named Matthew and Zachary, and they went to their squishy friends.
Oh my God.
This is so embarrassing.
So good.
Larry's house for a casual party. Matt and Zach were about to jump into the fun when a firing squad suddenly stormed the party and joyfully slaughtered Larry for years and years of unpaid taxes. Also, breaking news was canceled. Poop.
Poop. I said that. Poop.
Jesus, we have to stop filling in those Mad Libs on Roofie Tuesdays.
Let's check in on Mookie, shall we?
Thanks, guys. As 2012 winds down, my news team and I have taken the time to reflect on the economic growth of the past year. More and more companies are going bankrupt in this tough commercial climate, and the latest victim? Hostess. Since announcing its bankruptcy last month, the product everyone salivated over at CVS, but never purchased, has seen revenue profits upwards of 1,800%. Suddenly, there's talk of Hostess not closing at all. So this raises the question, is Hostess really going out of business, or is this all just a publicity stunt? You may know Hostess best for its line of baked goods simply named after male genitalia. Products like Twinkies, Ding Dongs, and Snowballs. Perhaps you know them best for owning Wonder Bread. Remember Wonder Bread? The bread that smug Sam Park had on all his sandwiches in elementary school, while you just had some whole wheat crap with mayo and bologna. News broke about the Chapter 11 filing on America's most sacred holiday, Black Friday. Because what's more American than trampling over each other at 4 a.m. in a Walmart parking lot? This reporter did some undercover work in order to find out the true source of the company's filing. However, things quickly turned sour.
All we have left are snowballs and fruitcakes.
Cakes? Fruit cakes? Where the Twinkies? Celebrated political scholar and occasional 2.5 Men actor Angus T. Jones told Breaking News,
Please stop filling your head with filth. Please.
in response to the crisis. But don't worry about the upper-level management. Reportedly, the snack brand is giving $1.8 million in bonuses to its executive staff. Now, we like to joke around a lot here at Breaking News, but that's legit. Well, it seems like this is the real deal for the Hostess Company, and though their products are leaving our shelves, they will never leave our hearts. I mean this both literally and figuratively, as a recent study shows that Hostess products live inside the human body for several decades. Regardless, any American won't be forgetting the Hostess name anytime soon.
Please welcome senior happiness correspondent Mookie Lochran.
Thanks, Matt. Whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, or some other holidays we refuse to acknowledge on the air, the most sacred tradition this season is commercialism. With us today is Douglas Duguid, beloved television personality and author of the Holiday Shopping Survival Guide. Doug's going to give us some tips on how to best endure the holiday rush. Welcome.
Thank you, Mookie.
So, how can we prepare ourselves before we head out to Target?
Well, first of all, it helps to get a good night's rest, sign up on the deals on Living Social, and have a plan of attack.
All right. I always feel like the malls are so loud and crowded, it's impossible to get any shopping done.
Exactly. In your plan of attack, you should try beating the crowds.
Nice. Always arrive a few hours early, folks.
Oh, no, Mookie. When a team of massive consumers is ready to trample you like tameless wildebeest, you have to be prepared for the worst.
I'm afraid to understand what you mean.
The plastic handlebars on shopping carts can be detached into shivs, perfect for stabbing in one-on-one encounters.
You're not actually suggesting
You
that
may
we-
find yourself having to battle entire mobs at once, in which case I find that sandwich boards and folding lawn chairs work excellently as a shield and a bludgeon.
So you're seriously suggesting inducing mass chaos?
Mookie, it is vitally important to defend yourself in any given shopping excursion.
All right. So how would you suggest someone of smaller stature and minimum strength get through the crowds? Because I may or may not have that problem.
You have to be cunning. I once fashioned a net out of women's pantyhose to ensnare the leeching consumers on my tail.
And so let's say I'm hoarding through the Nashes, just going at it over some Matthew McConaughey DVDs. How do I get through it?
Well, construct a human muzzle out of banjo strings, of course.
All right. You must have really had some scarring experiences with this.
It was Black Friday, 1997. I was at Walmart getting a Furby for my niece when all hell broke loose. There was an open fire of Nerf guns and marshmallow cannons. People were using synthetic Christmas tree to barricade the exits. I hid in the ladies' dressing room wearing a ceramic mixing bowl as a helmet and armed myself with a bottle of Axe cologne. And it was the dark and hopeless hour of the night that the voice of God commanded me to weed the raging army of shoppers off Americans' capitalistic teat. It has been my mission ever since.
God said tit.
Follow me, heathens! Turn your wallets away from big business and towards the fist of your enemy. But most of all, be sure to buy my book, Holiday Shopping Survival Guide, due to hit stores this holiday season.
Dr. Duguid, everybody.
Wow. Sounds like we're in for some pretty crazy rioting this holiday season.
No kidding. Where do you want to be when civilization collapses, Matt?
Oh, with my family, of course.
Oh.
Where do you want to be?
How is that even a question? Okay? I'll be sifting through my collection of commercials on VHS tapes to remind myself of happier times when I could buy stuff.
Sounds like a real downer.
It will be. Let's get a taste of that experience right now. With commercials. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome back. As our producers have informed us that we should probably acknowledge in some way, our dear friend and colleague, Arthur Hickman, passed away earlier during this episode.
I know, we're as surprised as you are. Yeah, I know. Just minutes after his death, Arthur's body was carried out of the studio by a legion of rats, who Arthur had adopted during Hurricane Sandy. The rats carried Arthur's body to the basement of the building, performed a pagan ritual, and then nested within him.
Strangely, this is exactly what Arthur demanded in his last will and testament, which was, of course, scrawled in what he thought was Chinese calligraphy.
We'd like to take a moment to remember Arthur with a tribute to his storied career in broadcasting.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by.
Frankly, we all felt it would have been better to assemble a few tasteful images of Arthur and play them as a slideshow. But Arthur believed that still photographs took pieces of his soul, something he planned on using as currency in the afterlife. He also didn't understand that a video is just a lot of still photographs.
Even though we did explain that to him. A lot.
A lot.
Yes.
Good luck out there, Arthur. Wherever you go, you're dead.
Russia has been taking precautions in anticipation of the Mayan apocalypse. Here to comment is a Russian official. Sorry, we didn't get your name.
Queen of Russia.
Okay. Queen, why don't you tell us the details of your country's state of affairs?
Things are as they always are, perfectly decent. In Russia, we no panic over Mayan apocalypse. Mayan apocalypse, panic over Russia, yeah?
Well, if there's no panic, then why build the Mayan ice arch?
Shut up, shut up, shut
It's
up.
actually a giant preserve for number 3 vodka plantation. In small chance world ends, we plan to leave same way we came in. Breastfed distilled alcohol.
So you think there's a small chance the world could end?
Sure, but what difference does it make, really? I've watched post-apocalyptic films like I Am Legend and Chicken Little and think, looks a lot like Ivan the Terrible's organic carrot farm.
That sounds like a very Russian problem. Am I right, Zach?
You mock Russia? Your country is nothing, stands for zero. My country is bear itself. I'm bear, our ministers, bear, our bears, bear.
Your country is a bear.
Like an actual bear.
Oh, haha, funny man, huh? You are lucky we were busy preparing for apocalypse during Cold War. Otherwise, vive in America. Space race? No race. Iron curtain, triplasm curtain embroidered with diamond chips. World would be Russia. Don't take my word for it. Take Mr. Dostoevsky's, my 7th grade crime and punishment teacher. Or listen to Stevie Wonder's classic Russian hit, Mink Coats, Big Boats.
I don't think Stevie, he never wrote
No, he
that.
didn't do that,
Yeah, that
It's
was not a
fact.
thing.
Subjective view unrequired.
Wait, Zach, did you know that Russia still had a queen?
Oh no, you found me out.
Did we, though? Did we?
I am no queen. I am Anastasia.
What, you mean Grand Duchess Anastasia of Romanov, youngest daughter of the Tsar Nicholas II, who died at 17?
I agree.
Oh my gosh! I am such a fanboy. Tell me what it's like to be you.
Hold on. There's a gigantic bulge in your pants.
You are quite observant.
Not really, it's the size of a model submarine.
Once again, I have been caught.
Again, no. You're doing this to yourself.
You've cornered me. That is not a submarine. That is my large penis.
Who are you?
Yeah.
I am the Grand Rasputin.
Okay, I've had enough of these big reveals. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can't. You're not the Grand Rasputin. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
No. I will prove that I am Rasputin, legendary prophet. Ask anything.
Anything? Okay. Is the Mayan apocalypse going to happen?
Like I never helped American.
Okay, Grigori Rasputin,
Yeah.
everyone. Hey, Zach, do you have any new plans for the New Year's?
I can't say do.
Well, that's too bad, because I'm going on a newscaster-only cruise called Raise the Anchor, Man, 2012 Happy News Year. Brian Williams is going to snort coke off of Keith Olbermann.
Oh. Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it's going to be super fun and stuff.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's
bet.
so bad. It's too bad you can't come.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, you can!
Happy! Oh, that's great. Let's do mouth to mouth.
Here?
Yes. The segment. And then we'll do, okay,
Oh.
segment first. Then we kiss.
Welcome to Mouth to Mouth. Tonight's topic, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
This week, the UN upgraded Palestine to a non-member observer state, causing outrage amongst many Israelis.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Why is that?
Because it'll screw up the flag.
What flag?
The American flag, the only flag that matters. When we accept Palestine as the 51st state, where are we going to put the extra star?
Wait, are you sure that's the kind of state they're talking about here?
Can you name any other countries that have states?
No. I guess you're right. That's ridiculous.
I know! Are you going to let Palestine into the Union before Puerto Rico?
No. At least not until I try Palestinian rum.
Why would they even want to be a state? Do they aspire to achieve the greatness that is Vermont, where there's nothing but maple syrup and moping?
Or South Carolina, where illiteracy only recently beat out racism as most beloved pastime.
Or Florida, where whether it's old age, heat stroke, or alligator attack, everyone is constantly about to die.
Or Arizona, where the immigrants who are forcibly deported are the lucky ones, because they get to leave Arizona.
Or Nebraska, which is honestly that's a pretty nice place.
But the worst part of this decision is that it'll lead to more violence between Israel and Palestine, which I guess we're a part of now.
I know, it's like, man, they fight all the time. It's like, just bang already.
Yeah, can't they just get along for a little bit? I mean, come on, it's Christmas. Does that mean nothing to Muslims and Jews anymore?
You're right. I think it's time we address this the way most holiday problems are solved, by rhyming.
It's the holiday season. Let's spend it without any more news that's bumming us out. As our dreidels are spun, or our Santa's inflated, or however Kwanzaa is celebrated.
We beg and we hope and pray and implore you'll at least take a break from all of this war. It's the season of giving and taking and buying. We can't focus on that with so many dying.
For the next couple weeks, leave the rifles unloaded and rockets unfired and bombs unexploded. Just try for some peace that's long overdue, so we don't feel guilty as we buy our Wii U.
Let's light up the tree on 30 Rock Plaza without wondering who's dying in Gaza. Can't we forget all the fighting and riot police and watch our uncle get drunk and yell at his niece?
Just take some time off from this death and despair. You could all watch The Grinch and learn how to share. Let's leave all these problems to be dealt with next year. Let's get drunk on eggnog and punch a reindeer.
So please hear our pleas.
And agree that we're right.
For the good of us all.
And to all a good night.
Well, that'll do it for us here in the studio. You know, Zach, I'm really happy we could end the season without any crazy incidents or anything.
Yeah, no ridiculous surprises or copyrighted twists here.
Oh, surprise! I found a four-leaf clover. Oh, man.
Oh, that is a good surprise.
Yeah, it's probably the only surprise. Nothing crazy or silly is going to happen.
Ridiculous.
You need to come with me right away.
Ricky, what are you doing? What is happening?
You need to come with me for next season.
Where are we going, Doc?
What are you talking about, Rick? Why? We're going to the future with you? Why? How? Do you have a plan? Do you know when we'll be back? Were you wearing this the whole time?
Yeah, it's my time traveling thing. I'm always prepared for this situation. Doc, do you have a time travel vehicle or like a cool car or something like that?
Oh yes, it's the epitome of luxury and practicality.
Good.
It's a duck boat.
Okay, I hate duck boats. They take up the whole street.
Streets? Where we're going, we won't need roads. Because it can fly!
Okay, cool.
Like the DeLorean. I get it.
Oh, no. It's not like the DeLorean. It's even better than that, my boy. Even better.
Okay, that's great.
Wait, are we gonna travel back in time and prevent Arthur from dying?
Oh, no. We're going to the future, Zach.
Okay.
Well, what happens to us in the future? Do we become assholes or get caught doing that thing that no one knows we do together?
Oh, no, Maddie. You and Zach turn out fine. It's your kids, Maddie. Something has got to be done about your kids.
Our kids?
Just go with it.
What? Okay. Well, America, it looks like Zach and I are about to depart on a trans-temporal adventure.
So until next time, I'm Zach Arch.
And I'm Matthew Newman. And on behalf of all of us here at Breaking News,
Especially Dan,
Tara,
Tara,
and Kevin, have a lovely evening.
The future, boys. Come on.